Welcome to 2 Minutes Closer. So glad you're joining us today. I was thinking about this. Have you ever got up in the middle of the night? This applies a lot of times for married people, but you get up in the middle of the night and you go to the bathroom, but you don't turn on any lights because you don't want to disrupt anyone in the house. Or maybe you're at camp or you're in a cabin with other people and you don't want to turn on any lights because you don't want to disrupt anybody. But then halfway on the way there, you stub your toe and it makes a big banging noise and you kind of let out a little bit of a because you're in pain, and you end up disrupting everyone around you anyway. Well, I was thinking about this. How many times do we do that with our faith? Now some of you may be tuning in and you don't have a relationship with Christ and you just like making fun of me for doing those. I'm glad you're here and keep hanging out with us. But for those of us that say that we know Jesus, how many times are we guilty of living like we're going to the bathroom in the dark? In other words, we don't turn on any lights. We try to keep things, quiet so that we can not disrupt others around us. See, the truth is, Scripture reminds us that we should disrupt others around us by turning the light on, the light that is Christ. And we read throughout the pages of Scripture. We read in the book of John. We read in the book of Romans. We read many, many different places about how Christ is the light and how we should be the one taking the light into the world. And if you think about it, you get up and you flip a light on and anybody else around you sleeping, they're awake because the light is intense and it changes everything around it. It makes everything around more clear. And so I just want to encourage you today that, many of us were either in our house or we're on our computer a lot or we're doing things that are different. But it doesn't mean that we can't or we don't have the opportunity to still influence others by flipping Christ on, not flipping Christ off, flipping Christ on, the light that is within us, so that we can see clearly what we're doing, but it influences, it impacts, and it intensifies everyone and everything else around us. And so today, may you take time and reflect on the light of Christ, the love that He is, and the way that He desires that we would allow His light to shine in us and through us. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.